Magic Emperor, Chapter 844. Without giving his opponent a chance to react, another lightning-fast, powerful punch landed, killing him instantly, and turning him into a pool of blood just like his comrade. Zhuo Fan looked coldly at the flower spirit trapped in his hand and gave a short command, "Show me the way, now." Terrified, the flower spirit's fragile wings trembled as it pointed east. Zhuo Fan didn't give a damn about anyone and just kept walking forward like it was nothing. Toba Leafing and the others were frozen for a moment, just staring in awe at his commanding back. They figured he'd tone it down once they hit enemy territory, but he stayed just as cocky and fearless as ever. The sixth prince, standing nearby, was stoked, thinking that the more dominant Zhuo Fan was, the better their chances were against the beast-taming sect. This guy was truly a beast with some insane skills. The whole group hurried after him like a bunch of followers. Since they'd already decided to stick with Zhuo Fan, they had to see it through to the end because there was no turning back now. Just like that, the group of four casually strolled through the beast-taming sect like they were taking a walk, and anyone who got in their way was quickly taken out by Zhuo Fan. Gradually, Lionel's group started to feel more at ease, and their initial fear completely vanished. Even Tao Lifeng, a battle-hardened young general, had to admit that being with Zhuo Fan made him feel completely safe. As long as that solid back was leading the way, they didn't have to worry about a thing, even if a massive disaster hit. He thought to himself that it was no wonder the Luo clan grew so fast, because with a powerhouse protector like this, anyone would want to follow him. Honestly though, I have to admit that being this guy's enemy would be the ultimate nightmare. It's way better to be his friend or ally, because going against him is a guaranteed death sentence. Tobo Leafing gave a forced smile and thought that to himself. Loud explosions rocked the place, baked with the frantic screams of the crowd. A swarm of beast-taming sect disciples rushed in, but every time Zhuo Fan threw a punch, another guy dropped and blood spluttered everywhere. In no time at all, the bodies of the disciples were piled high, a sight that would terrify anyone. The survivors were so pale with fear that they didn't dare take another step forward. Every time Zhuo Fan took one step forward, they jumped back 10, creating a pretty bizarre scene. At this point, the big shots of the beast-taming sect, including the sect master and the elders, finally showed up after the bloody skirmish. Seeing his disciples being such cowards and running away, the sect master roared in anger, "You useless bunch, why are you just standing there instead of catching him for me? Sect master, please save us. This guy isn't human, he's a freaking monster. Thousands are dead, and we haven't even touched his clothes yet. Ordering us to charge now is just sending us to our deaths for nothing." One disciple cried while trying to explain the situation. The sect master looked at the corpse-filled battlefield and then back at Zhuo Fan's group in confusion. "It's just a bunch of kids in the Radiant and Profound Heaven stages. Are you messing with me? You're telling me these four young punks caused all this chaos in our sect?" "Oh, sect master, you've got it wrong. It was actually just that one kid doing all the work, while the others just stood there watching." Hearing this, the sect master was floored, finding it hard to believe. Could he really take on the whole sect by himself, or was this some kind of joke? Then where are all your spirit beasts, and why haven't you released them to take him down? At the mention of the beasts, the disciples looked even more miserable. "Sect master, for some reason today, none of the spirit beasts will come out. They'd rather stay in their rings than face that guy. They seem absolutely terrified, and have completely lost their will to fight." "What? That makes zero sense." The sect master stood dazed for a moment before ordering the elders, "You guys try releasing your strongest spirit beasts. These disciples are freaking useless." "Don't worry, sect master, my spirit beast has been with me for decades and is totally loyal. There's no way it's as cowardly as these low-level disciples." "Exactly, maybe these kids just don't know how to train their beasts, so let us show them what the beast-taming sect is really made of." The elders started bragging about their spirit beasts, and trashing the lower-level disciples. Getting impatient, the sect master snapped, "Enough trash talk, whoever catches the kid gets a massive reward." One elder stepped forward confidently, and said, "My Cloud Sun Flaming Tiger will show him real power." He waved his rein with total authority, but time ticked by, and no tiger showed up. The whole place went dead quiet, so silent you could hear a pin drop. The disciples started covering their mouths and snickering at the situation. The elder's face turned bright red from embarrassment as he stood there feeling totally humiliated in front of everyone. Seeing this, another elder smirked and said, "I told you, if the bosses can't get it right, the underlings will be a mess. Let me show you how it's really done. My icy cloud flipping leopard has been with me for over 100 years. We're totally insane, and it'll come out the second I call." Cloud-flipping leopard, come out and take that guy's life for me. There was a slight vibration from the storage ring, but then it just completely died out. A creepy silence fell over the whole area. The elder stayed frozen, pointing his finger at Zhuo Fan, but still, no beast appeared. The elder who had been mocked earlier now took his shot to laugh back. That's hilarious, and you had the nerve to talk smack to me. You said you've been with that beast for over 100 years, but I guess that was just talk and you choked when it actually mattered. Oh. The other elder turned red with rage and shame, glaring hard but unable to say a single word. Sensing something was seriously wrong, the sect master looked at the rest of the elders and barked, all of you, try again and see what the hell is going on. After that, everyone started trying to call and summon their beasts every way they knew how, but the result was exactly the same. They tried to force the beasts out of the storage rings, but all their efforts were pointless. Not a single beast followed orders. They all chose to hide deep inside the rings, and wouldn't dare show their faces. Watching this unfold, everyone was terrified, feeling like this was way beyond their understanding. Controlling spirit beasts for battle was their most important skill, and the very foundation of the beast taming sect's power. If they couldn't use their beasts, their fighting power was basically cut in half. This unexplainable, bizarre phenomenon was a major disaster threatening the very existence of the whole sect. Sect master, what do we do now? One elder asked, trembling with anxiety. The sect master signaled for silence, then glared at Zhuo Fan and shouted, hey kid, did you pull some kind of trick? Tell me what happened right now, or don't blame me for getting brutal. Actually, it's way simpler than you think. Zhuo Fan gave a mysterious smile, a black flame burning in his left eye, as he said calmly, I am the king of all beasts. In my presence, any spirit beast that dares to show up will face certain death. Do you really think they have the guts to come out and die?